regular falsy or false position method using Python programming. Consider an example: f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 2. First, we want to determine an interval containing root. For that, put x is equal to 0. Then f of 0 is equal to 0 minus 2 is equal to minus 2, which is less than 0. Now, since root always lie between one positive and one negative, so if we put x is equal to 1, then 1 minus 2, which is equal to again minus 2, less than 0. Since f of 0 into f of 1 is greater than 0, root always lie between one positive, one negative. So again put x is equal to 2. So f of 2 is equal to 8 minus 2, so it is equal to 4, greater than 0. Now since f of 1 into f of 1 is less than 0 and f of 2 is greater than 0, therefore root lies between an interval 1 and 2, or in other words, since f of 1 into f of 2 is less than 0, therefore root lies between an interval 1 2. Now next, now to apply false position method, step first, here step first or first iteration, consider here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, f of a is equal to, that is f of a is equal to, f of 1 is equal to minus 2, and f of b is equal to, f of b is equal to 4. So to find the value of c is equal to a f of b minus b f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. So if you solve this, then c is equal to a f of b, so 1 into 4 minus b f of a, 2 into f of a is minus 2 divided by f of b minus f of a, so 4 minus 2. If you solve this, then c is equal to 4 plus 4, it is 8 by 6, so it is equal to 1.333. So here value of c is 1.333. Now find the value of f of c. So f of c is equal to f of 1.333 is equal to, so f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 2. So here f of c is equal to x cube, so 1.333 bracket cube minus 1.333 minus 2. So if you solve this, f of c is equal to, or f of 1.33 is equal to minus 0.963, which is what, less than 0. Now from the previous interval, that is from 1 and 2, f of 2 is greater than 0. Now since f of 1.333 is less than 0 and from the previous interval f of 2 is greater than 0, and therefore root lies between 1.333 and 2. This is the first iteration. Now in the second iteration, again say a is equal to 1.333 and b is equal to say 2. F of a is equal to, we have just determined the value of f of a, that is here f of a is minus 0.963 and f of b is equal to, that is f of 2, already we have determined this value here, f of 2 is equal to 4. So f of 2 is equal to what, 4. So here now again find the value of c by using the formula a f of b minus b f of a divided by f of b minus f of a, and so it is equal to, if we find this value, then c is equal to 1.4627. And if you find the value of f of c, f of c, then f of c is equal to f of 1.4627 is equal to, it is minus 0.333, which is again less than 0. So since f of 1.467 is less than 0 and f of 2 is greater than 0, from the previous interval 1.4627 is less than 0 and f of 2 is greater than 0, since root lie between one positive and one negative, and therefore root in second iteration our root lies in the interval 1.4627 and 2. Continue in this way. We stop this iteration when we get desired root of accuracy, or we opt when the previous last two roots are correct up to 3 or 4 decimal places. Now we are going to code this by using Python programming. So first we want to define a function. Define f of x is equal to return x cube. So x cube minus x minus 2. Now first we want to enter the first initial guess. So int input first initial guess. Enter your first initial guess. Similarly, b is equal to input, enter your second initial guess. Again want to enter the number of iterations. So n is equal to int input number of iterations is equal to. Now we want to check if f of whether root lie between a and b. So if f of a, when root lie between a and b, if they have opposite sign. So if f of a into f of b is greater than 0, then print solution is not possible, or false position method fails, or false position method fails. Now in other if else part, else, okay, now take k is equal to 1, find the value of c is equal to a star f of b minus b star f of a f of b into b f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. Now next, now want to check if f of a into f of c is less than 0. If it is less than 0 means what? Our root lie between a and c. So in that case we want to put here b is equal to c. Else again there is one mistake. We here want to take one loop. We take here while want to determine n iteration. So while k is less than or equal to n, else, now in else part a is equal to c, and finally we want to print root is equal to c, and iteration is equal to say here n at iteration k indicate the number of iteration. So here k, now we want to increase the value of k, so k is equal to k plus 1. Now if we compile this code, You run this code, here is one error. While k is less than n, while k is less than n, else. So now print here it is equal to C. Now if you run this code, once again we can see here, we define a function x cube minus x minus 2, then we enter first initial guess, second initial guess, number of iteration. Now if f of a and f of b greater than 0, then false position method fails. Now else, now for iteration we take one more variable k equal to 1, while k less than n we determine the value of c. Now find the value of f of a into f of c. Now if f of a and f of c less than 0 means what? Our root lie between interval AC, so we want to replace b by c, else a is equal to c, and therefore if we compile this, we run this, say here, first initial guess, say first initial guess is 1, second initial guess is 2, number of iterations say 5. So here you can observe the first iteration is 1.333 at iteration 1, root at iteration 2 is 1.4626, at iteration 4 1 2 3 4 5, at iteration 5 you can observe that the two roots are correct up to 2 decimal places, 1.51, 1.51. If you increase the number of iteration, then you will get root clear up to 4 to 5 decimal places. So if we increase here, say if we run one more times and say initial guess is 1, if our initial guess is 1, second initial guess is 2, and number of iterations say 8, then now you can observe here at iteration 8 your last two roots are correct up to 3 decimal places, so root is equal to 1.521. Again if you increase the number of iteration, say here first initial guess say 1 2, and number of iterations say 15. Now here you can observe when we increase the number of iteration, your last two roots are correct up to 4 decimal places. Okay, now one more time if we run, and at this time suppose we enter 0 and 1, then and number of iterations say 4. Now you can see here false position method fails. Why? Because we know that when a method is applicable, false position method, if your f of a into f of b is less than 0. Okay, so here you can observe your false position method is what? Fails. Thank you.